I'm going to be guiding mindfulness to connect with your kidneys as a source of your vitality, as a source of your chi, and to also connect with the emotion that's present in the kidneys. Kidneys are connected to our source of ancestral chi. It's also our place where we store willpower or our determination to make life happen. In addition, it's also where fear is produced from and is connected to. Because in Chinese medicine, each one of the organ systems have its own intelligence outside of the mind and of the brain. So, we're going to be doing guided mindfulness on just connecting with the body. So, just finding a comfortable position around you and just slowly shift your awareness from the external. So, anything that you had to do, any conversations you had, just for these next few moments together, take a moment to just slow down and shift from yang to yin. So, from yang, from activity, from the external world to the internal world, to yin. And maybe that looks like taking a few breaths, just breathing in your natural rhythm, and just noticing your natural rhythm. Notice how with your breath, your inhale, there's a natural expansion. And with the exhale, there's a natural contraction. So just notice that there's this expansion and there's this contraction. And just noticing 2 or 3 more breaths. This natural expansion and also a natural contraction with your exhale. When you're ready, just begin to notice whether you're seated or lying down, maybe you're standing. Notice how you're making contact to the floor beneath you. Maybe you're seated and you're feeling the chair that's underneath you, underneath your sit bones, underneath the bottom of your spine. Maybe you're standing, so you're feeling your feet connected to the ground. So just take a moment to bring your attention to how you're connected to the ground beneath you. And just taking a few moments to notice that. And just one more level underneath that. So I invite you to bring your attention just one more level underneath the surface of the ground. So maybe it's the soil. Maybe there's a rock. Just one more level underneath the ground beneath you. So just feeling that. Maybe there's a sense of feeling your own awareness go downwards. And when you're ready, going back to your natural breathing, going back to your natural breath rate. So just returning and inviting yourself back to noticing your natural breathing, that natural expansion and contraction. And then bringing into your awareness which kidney, so you have 2 kidneys, one on the left and one on the right. Which kidney desires your support and attention today? And so just notice what shows up in the body. Be mindful of if there's maybe an expansion or contraction on one side or the other. Maybe your left side is feeling more expanded. So now just begin to bring your slight awareness and attention to this area and just gently bringing your attention to that left side. Maybe it's a general attention to the left side and not only on the kidney. And so just start there, bringing attention to the left side or the right side, depending on which side felt more like it needed support. So feeling that, noticing that side that feels more expanded. And noticing how it feels expanded and maybe how your body is responding to the expansion. Maybe there's a slight pulling to the left or a slight pulling to the right. Maybe there's even like a dropping or a heaviness. Just notice what's arising, what sensations arise in the body. And when you're ready, feeling the connection you're making to the ground. And before we get in touch with the kidney, bringing up a time or memory or even a thing that reminds you of feeling really centered, feeling grounded in your being. So bringing that memory forward. Maybe it was when you were walking in a forest, maybe in your favorite place in nature, just bringing that time forward where you felt the most centered, most grounded, the most stable. And when you're ready, and you have that memory, bring your attention to just 1%, the very edge of your kidney, the kidney that desired more support. So maybe that's your left kidney or your right kidney, and just finding the very edge of your kidney. So maybe that's just the very edge where your kidney meets the mid back. And the kidney is about fist shaped. So just begin to notice this organ that holds information and wisdom and important functions of your body. So just noticing that 1%, that very edge of the kidney, almost like you were drawing a kidney bean or just outlining the very edge of it. And noticing what arises in the body as you're with the kidney. Notice if you're taking a deeper breath or if something else is coming, other sensations, maybe some heat or some twitching. And when you notice other sensations arising, I invite you to bring yourself back to that memory or thing where you felt the most centered, the most grounded. So bringing yourself back there. Then I invite you to just gently go back to the very outline, that edge of your kidney. And I wonder if there's anything that the kidney wants to share, as maybe something it needs or some ways you can support the kidney today. So I want you to receive that. And then once you've received that, just begin to notice where the source of willpower, the source of determination, or even courage lives in your kidneys. So just find maybe where that part of your kidney lives within this outline. Maybe it's the very top right part. Just notice, and that feels odd to do, just imagine where that part of you, that part of the kidney lives, the part of you that's connected to this courage and willpower. Connecting with that part. Notice what happens to the rest of your body when you connect with that source of willpower and determination. And when you're ready, taking some time to just slowly find your natural breath and find the seat beneath you, feeling your connection to the ground. And just remembering what you've received as insight from your kidneys. And when it feels right, returning to this practice again to just slowly meet with your kidney energy and receive insight directly from your body's wisdom.